Kelp DAO lost about $292 million in under an hour after a cross-chain message was allegedly forged into looking legitimate. This matters because the exploit did not stop at one protocol. It hit a bridge, then spread through collateral markets and wrapped assets across a long list of chains. The risk is not only the initial loss. It is the way trust can break across connected systems once users realize the problem may be wider than one address. The article said 116,500 rsETH were extracted at around 17:35 UTC, and that roughly $250 million of the stolen assets were swapped for ETH. The bridge relied on LayerZero-linked messaging, and the article said the exploit abused that path to authorize fraudulent withdrawals. For searches like Kelp DAO Suffers, this matters because the exploit did not stop at one protocol. It hit a bridge, then spread through collateral markets and wrapped assets across a long list of chains. Those confirmed details explain why the story spread so quickly through the market. Aave, SparkLend, Fluid, and other protocols froze rsETH markets in response. A bridge is supposed to release assets only when the matching event is real on the other side. If a fake message is treated as genuine, the system can mint or unlock value that is not actually backed. A cross-chain bridge is supposed to move value safely between networks. When its message checks fail, fake backing can appear real. The mechanism matters here because user loss and protocol stress usually follow the design weakness, not just the attacker wallet. That affects rsETH holders, DeFi lenders, and protocols that treated the wrapped asset as safe enough to use as collateral across many chains. In security stories, the damage is never only about the first wallet or contract. It is also about whether users still trust the system around it, and whether connected protocols now have to change their own behavior. The big unresolved piece is the precise validation failure, and how much of the wrapped rsETH supply on other networks can be made whole after reserve backing was damaged. Kelp DAO Suffers is the phrase tied to this setup, and the big unresolved piece is the precise validation failure and how much of the wrapped rsETH supply on other networks can be made whole after reserve backing was damaged. Until those answers are clearer, rumors and half-formed assumptions can distort the picture almost as much as the exploit itself. The response matters almost as much as the exploit. Freezes, pauses, and emergency actions can limit further loss, but they also reveal how much discretionary control sits inside the system. That becomes part of the trust calculation too. Watch for the technical postmortem, recovery talks, and whether cross-chain protocols tighten message validation or reduce acceptance of similar collateral types. The next verified update will matter more than rumors because recovery, exposure, and governance can all shift quickly in incidents like this. The first clean technical review often changes the story more than the first headline did. The wider lesson is specific, not abstract. Interconnected DeFi products can turn one failure in one layer into stress for lending, liquidity, governance, and chain reputation all at once. That is why this kind of incident keeps echoing after the theft itself, and why other protocols react so quickly. For searches like Kelp DAO Suffers, watch for the technical postmortem, recovery talks, and whether cross-chain protocols tighten message validation or reduce acceptance of similar collateral types. The viewers who follow this well will track the technical review, the recovery path, and the exact control points that were exposed, because that is where the next risk signal usually appears.